Hey, this is Brian Schumann coming to you from Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV here in Belton, Missouri. Today with a coach that we've had on here before, but I wanted to show it to you again because I think you're missing something, and that is you're missing a great coach at a great deal. This is a 2024 Newmar King Aire 4531, and this is a beautiful coach. It's got the Abilene decor with the special paint job outside. It's a custom paint, so when you look at the pictures outside, again, you won't have another King Aire that looks just like this. And this is the Modesto Riff Oak Hardwood Suede Interior. And the Modesto Riff Oakwood Suede Interior, if you look at it closely, you can see there's some like black flecks in here and strains of, it looks like lines of wood. And it's just a really pretty, rich looking color of cabinetry that is in this King Aire. Remember, this is all Italian leather. So if you look at this Modesto oak wood and how it looks so nice with the leather, I think it's a nice combination. If you want something that doesn't look like a typical oat finish that used to be popular 10, 15 years ago. As you accent that with the ceiling, there's that wood also in the ceiling, which the accent lights really do a nice job of offsetting that whole scene and whole look and whole feel of the coach. Notice in the King Aire 4531, many of them come standard without cabinets up above. But again, it's a soft touch suede finish that's on here with accent lights underneath. Huge automotive bonded windows both here and on the side. So when you're sitting back here in your theater seats, I mean the view, of course we have coaches next to us, but the view behind you and even in front of you with the same windows and a big kitchen window is just exceptional. And again, I say if you're at a park by a lake or mountains or whatever like that, you're going to have some panoramic views that are unmatched by any account. Notice up here you can see an oversized passenger seat. It's heated and massaged. You can see the massage technique over there. You got a leather sewn dash. Of course, you have your Mobileye, anti-collision, lane assist, you name it, everything up there for safety. Wireless phone charger, electronic adjustable steering wheel, smart wheel, your pedals will move, all things that are just standard on a King Aire. Heated floors, of course. Again, the Italian leather continues from your handle to your actual entry door. And notice how that's like a residential door. And again, a large, huge window here where you have the pocket screen that comes across. So you don't have to worry about the screen door, you know, banging and closing and traveling down the road with that noise that can be so irritating on other coaches. And the King Aire, again, is in a league of its own. Remember, it's also 2.5 inches taller inside, which gives you that added height and also feeling of airiness and room and space, kind of like you would in a bus. Just, again, top of the line. You got granite counters. Your televator's back here on a huge 4 LED TV, smart TV. You have a trifold that'll come out for a bed here. And of course you have these huge theater seats that again are heated, massage, vibrate, lots of storage, HDMI as well as 110 outlets on the side. As you come back into the pantry area, you've got a huge farmhouse sink. Again, these are slate tablets, granite countertops that are not only nice, but they're heavy. Soft closed doors on your cabinetry that are all backlit. You can change the height of these if you want to. And again, even the Modesto Riff Oak is on the outside, or in this case on the inside of the cabinetry, as well as on the drawer, which is very, very nice. And again, likewise here, and all backlit. Then you have your microwave convection oven, which is a Viking, which is a huge upgrade. And then you have your upgraded Wolf induction cooktop 2-burner range. And if you notice in the back part of the kitchen or the countertop, you will see you have 2 pop-up power sources. again, that come up. There's one over there on the side. And you've got a lot of depth to the kitchen, so if you had appliances, things like this that are out there, you have plenty of places to hook things up, power up your Keurig coffee maker, toaster, you name it. This coach has a security system in it also, so again, you can monitor what's happening outside and inside. In your booth, you do have leaves to the table that can come out, so 1 leaf or 2 leaves, and if you do 2, and you're getting under quite a ways, there is the drop-down pedestal that not only is functional, but has the same kind of architectural design as the ceiling. And then with that, and I'll fold this back up just so you can see, it stays right up there with the magnetic attachment. And then here you have your seating on your booth dinette that's electrical. And what's neat about this is you can have it where you can either take out 1 or 2, depending on, again, your company. Or if you don't want to walk around this, going back in here, you can put this one on. But again, if you're looking at the TV, you can take this all the way out. And you can see how now you have plenty of room for 4 people to sit comfortably in your booth dinette. If you want to turn sideways and look at your TV, now you've got 4 people that can enjoy the game or the program or the Netflix or the streaming, whatever you're doing. But imagine all sides brought out. You have a nice, you could even fit 6 people in here if you wanted to. So it's an extremely comfortable, generous size booth dinette extension that exists on the King Aire. And while we're down this low, take a look at the floor. Just notice how the wood solid floor looks so nice with the Abilene decor and that color of leather that abounds throughout the coach. And as a matter of fact, I can tell the heated floor is on because I can feel it on my knees and my hands. Okay, coming back to here, we got a 21 cubic foot Viking fridge and freezer. Nice little egg trays in here, which is kind of cool. Place your butter. And then you've got your ice maker down below. And a cooling crisper in there also. You have a very sized backlit pantry. Again, with your locking tongue and groove construction pantry shelves, which can be modified to whatever height you want. You can see all the holes on both sides, so you can change the height of these to adjust to your cooking needs and your storage needs and whatever kind of items you want in your pantry. Again, your tab system or your silver leaf system is simple to use, goes through everything you need. We give you a complete walkthrough on all our coaches, but on a King Aire especially, it could take all day if need be. We allow 3 to 4 hours. On a King Aire, we allow as many as you need. But you can go through this whole system, which makes it very, very simple to work and operate. You can also operate it from your phone in terms of a pad. So remotely, you can actually set up the temperature and some of the amenities on your King Aire when you're away. And so maybe you're flying in from someplace, you can have your coach already climate controlled and set up for your camping needs. Your half bath, again, same type of granite countertops, porcelain stool, macerator, power shades, backlit vanity lights, pin door, which again, when the coach is closed up, think about it, this enables the door to only open up about this far versus swinging all the way open, so it doesn't block your refrigerator. So when the slides are in, you can still grab a beverage and still go to the bathroom and prepare a meal if you wanted to. Coming back into the master bedroom, again, the same kind of ceiling overhead. That whole inlay of architecture and backlight accents really gives it a neat look. You've got a supersized king bed, wireless chargers on each nightstand, leather valances, leather blinders that can go up and down or tilt to block out your sunlight, give you privacy. But again, when it's up, You've got these bonded windows around that give you a phenomenal look and a view. I like the accented lights that go in addition to your reading lights over your master bed. You got storage underneath the bed, huge QLED smart TV on the other side, and very, very deep, ample 8 drawers of clothing storage, and additional storage on both sides with shelves that you can adjust the height to, and have room for some of your electronics that you may want to add. Same kind of power shades that are here, blinders that'll come up and down. I love this, what I call a stall door. That reminds me of a barn door on this, where again you can block off the bathroom from the master bedroom, in the same way on the other side. But when you do that, if you come in, you'll see that you have a full-length mirror on the King Aire. So there's no reason not to get yourself appropriately all gussied up, because you have plenty of places to see yourself. You have your Samsung washer dryer stacked utility closet right here, and you've got a huge 50 by 40 inch walk-in shower with real mosaic tile all throughout, huge shower head, handheld one, water miser system, so you're not wasting water. When the water reaches temperature, that blue light will come on. You'll be able to flip the switch on the bottom, and now the water will come in here and actually be used for bathing. Flip down cedar bench, place for your amenities and shampoos and conditioners, which I don't need because I am follically challenged. Here you have your big copper laid dual sink in your King Aire, accented by a huge vanity mirror, and this gives you access to your washer dryer on this side, whereas that side you've got room for your personal belongings and hygiene items. And then in your back you have, again, backlit cedar inlaid closet, huge safe, plenty of shelving units that can be adjusted for height, for shoes or clothing or sweaters, whatever you want, and some shoes, however you want to set it. And your wardrobe is lit, backlit with LED lights, both on the wardrobe rail as well as on the inside of the sliding doors. And you can see on this side you have one where, in my opinion, you could have like pressed jeans folded in half, or short shirts, whereas you could have longer wardrobe items on this side. Okay, so next to your wardrobe, and very common to a lot of the luxury and diesel pushers in Newmar line, is this escape door or emergency access door. What I love about this is how easy it is to operate. You have 2 latches, a deadbolt and a bolt there. You open it up and it opens up, and it'll stay open because it'll latch just like your entry door. Now what's neat about this is 2 things. One, I can pull this tab, it's magnetic, this will come out, and there'll be a telescopic ladder that'll come down, so you actually can walk down the ladder and not jump out a window like is typical with a lot of coaches. The other thing is that when this is open, I now have access to the back of my toilet. So if I have common potential problems that could take place with my toilet, I don't have to take off a panel or any kind of access panel. I have full access to my toilet. And so if nothing else, that cuts down on technician time and diag time and repair time. But again, safety device. I also tell my clients, great way to load your coach. So think about it. I open this thing up, Katie's inside here, I'm running around the house or wherever, and I'm bringing things to put into the coach. Instead of me having to run to the front of the coach, 45 feet away, coming all the way back here to put clothes in, things like this, I can give them right to her, she can go put them right away, and I can go get more things. And conversely, at the end of a trip, I can open it up, put a hamper out there, and throw everything else into the hamper without going out, making a million trips in and out of the coach. So nonetheless, however you want to use it, for safety, for loading and unloading, and just plain convenience, escape access doors here on the back of these coaches, and they serve a great purpose. So this is a 24 King Aire 4531 that we have available. My name is Brian Schumann. Please give me a call. I'll be happy to take you in more detail on this, take you through the bays. It has an outside Dometic freezer inside and the storage bays. all self-closing doors on the outside with a push button, so you're not going to hear that slamming and crashing of cargo bay doors when you're at the campsite, at least not from your coach. But again, King Aire, top of the line, lithium batteries. You can run an AC going down the road without having to turn your generator on, and so many more amenities that make the King Aire, the best coach on the road, and certainly a Newmar product that when you know the difference, you'll pick a King Aire every time. So thanks for watching. Again, Brian Schumann from Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV here in Belton, Missouri. I'll talk to you again soon, and until then, continued safe travels. Thanks.